I'm Aaron Harris with American Legend Mustang, and I'm the nonprofit coordinator.
Oh, and I'm Shane Harris, American Legend Mustang.
And I'm here with Obbie Schlom today. She won the Extreme Mustang Makeover in Norco, California in 2012. Thank you for coming out today and giving us a free clinic.
Thank you guys for
awesome.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. I know me and my dad been looking forward to having you do the workshop. We did have some questions for you.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
That was rehearsed.
Okay, Dad. What's your first question?
Oh, well, I'm just curious, like how you got started, like working with horses.
I think since I was a little kid, like growing up, my parents had a place in Orange County, and I actually started out. They got me a donkey because they didn't really have a pony, and so they were like, "You're going to start out doing it from the ground up." And sure enough, it was a for real process, and it was really interesting because looking back, I resented that they didn't get me a pony. But now I'm really grateful for it because it really helped teach me how to be patient and really be adamant on what I wanted to get accomplished. Because a lot of the times I think we get forceful in what we want to do, and we never actually think about maybe asking. So it's really helped my approach throughout the years and really helped better my horsemanship, honestly. And it's just kind of grown from there. And I've been really blessed and super fortunate to turn it into a business where like I can do what I love every day. So yeah, it's been great.
So they got you a donkey instead of a horse?
Mm-hmm.
I always heard that donkeys are much more difficult than a
Oh
horse.
my
Did they not
gosh,
like you as a
yes.
kid? What happened?
When I was 7, I really thought the world was going to end. I was like, my friends made fun of me, and my donkey wouldn't run as fast as their ponies, and he'd buck me off all the time, and it was awful. And now I'm just so grateful for it because it really, man, it's helped me so much. And his name was Madison.
Oh.
Really sweet little donkey, yeah. And he was like, they told us he was from the BLM, so it was kind of cool. We'll start there.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And so all your animals have had people names then?
All of them.
I've noticed it.
Yeah.
It's like a trend.
Yep. Just try to keep it all consistent. It's pretty great. Yeah.
Also, what got you into doing the Extreme Mustang Makeover?
I know earlier I said jokingly I said I was bored, but really I try to challenge myself. Every horse and every opportunity that I've been in, I've tried to maximize my experience doing it. And at the time, I had been working with some reining horses and a reining horse trainer, and I felt like I just wasn't getting the full in-depth piece of actual horsemanship at the time. And so I wanted to challenge myself, and I was looking through a catalog, and I seen that they were taking applicants for this competition, and I was like, So I looked into it, and I entered and got accepted to enter and compete. And I had 2 horses that I had competed on at the time, and like I said, I really just wanted to challenge myself, and it ended up like really being a huge game changer. I'm really glad that like God put that piece of information in this catalog that I wasn't supposed to be reading, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it just worked out. It was just so good. And like I said, in my prayers, I'm like, thank you, Jesus, because it was a huge game changer. I mean, they're the reason why I'm here meeting you guys, and where I'm at with my performance horses today, and why I live in Texas, and just everything. And it's just there's a lot more there. So.
Well, so we know you're known for horses and you're good at working with horses. Saw a video of you with this big, huge steer and a zebra. What's the deal with that?
So, like I said, I like to keep challenging myself and keep expanding myself, and I really wanted to see what the difference was in applying horsemanship, really. And I think horsemanship is just how you communicate with the horse, but it's really the communication piece. But I wanted to see how that would apply working with other species. And, I have cattle all the time that I work horses on, and I wanted to see what it would be like to train a cow, or he's a steer, but train a bovine
and
the way you'd train an equine. And that was super challenging because even though, like, quote unquote, the body language is the same, they don't receive things like horses do. And their mindset is a little different, and it actually really helped my horsemanship later on.
That's
like
super
working,
cool.
super cool. So he was just really an experiment. And then somebody watched me work with him one afternoon at the barn that I was working at, and they were like, dude, you have to show people this. Like, this is cool. But it was never a planned thing to go public with it.
Mm-hmm.
It was really just what I would do after work in the evenings. It was just like my little experiment that turned out kind of cool.
And then what made you put the zebra into the mix? Or
So-
how did you even obtain the zebra?
You know, like I said, just keep adding challenges. You know, everybody talks about how they're wild animals, and they are. They are extremely, like, their mindset is so different than what everybody sees or thinks of them. But I've always been told you cannot train them, or they're not trainable, and I don't like being told I can't do something. So I was like, well, let's see about that. And let me tell you, I am grateful for the opportunity, and it was a huge challenge. And I don't recommend going out and purchasing these animals to train like that, because they are very, very wild. And unless you are equipped and have the professional assistance needed to be around and handle an animal like that, I don't recommend it. But it was so beneficial, and I understood more of why the Mustangs react to stuff the way they do, because of that self-preservation being so high and having the wild instinct. That, I mean, it was just a really good, like I said, it's just a piece to better my horsemanship.
Yeah, that's
So-
super cool.
So when we adopt some buffalo, we'll have you back so I can ride
Call
on
me.
it.
We plan on getting a food guy, so
Yeah,
whenever
shoot,
ready.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any other questions to add?
Jeez, I don't know.
What do you think?
What do you see in the near future of like where you want to go with, you know, everything that you're doing with horses?
You know, last year was a pretty big game changer again for me, with just life and things that had happened, and I learned a huge piece. I need to be more grateful for where I'm at and what I'm doing, and I think I lose a little sight on the challenging end of things sometimes, because you get just so used to the day-to-day repetitiveness that I think I'm kind of back into this like brainstorm of like, how am I going to raise the bar again? So I'm in this stage of trying to figure out where I want to go as far as like challenging myself. And I think the biggest piece for me is giving back to the community, because I think now I'm at a point where I can do that. And like I said, God's put a lot of really good opportunities in my path, and I being grateful means also returning the favors to everyone else. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Just kind of challenging and bettering myself, and then giving back to the community as much as I can.
We sure appreciate you coming here.
Yeah, thank you guys for being on. It's super fun.
I'd say, what would you say, you're a competitive person then?
Very.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't mind losing, because I know
Right.
at a certain point losing is what strives you to be better.
Yes.
So not that I like losing, but that's not why I compete. I compete because it gives me an opportunity to test my limits and where my bar is either needs to be raised, or I can maintain what I've been doing, or just challenge myself. But yeah, I don't like being told no.
Yeah.
I will say that.
That's something too.
Yeah. Don't tell me I can't do something. Because then I'm like, we're gonna
Aaron
do
knows
it.
I always come up with crazy ideas, and he's like, "Where it all work? What? Don't tell me that."
I like to think in the like rational sense of like
Rational gets you
we
nowhere.
can actually like I like to keep thinking through this. But
Yeah.
at the same time, his ideas really do work. Like,
Yeah, you know, I
It's
like to think realistic too, like things that are in the probable of being able to happen. Like, I'm not going to teach an animal, like I'm not going to teach a horse to do a backflip. Like,
Yeah.
that's not practical. But getting the zebra to sit on the steer, it seems not practical. But if you think about it, the application could be there if it's applied and it, you know, is accomplished.
Yeah.
So like, I'm in the realm, but I like to stretch my limits. So I'm like, I'm on both y'all's side. I got you.
If I can't do a backflip, yeah, I'm not gonna be trying to teach anything else to do it.
Right, right.
Well, thank
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you
it's
guys.
fun.
Really,
It's
it's
fun
been
meeting you.
super fun.
and then hopefully we'll see you next year.
Yeah, you bet. Yeah, you just let me know.
And you'll see all the different changes. And
I know I'm
Cool.
excited next
Cool.
year.
We have a lot of cool stuff we want to put into the works for next year's program, and couldn't say just a lot of different
Basically, we're challenging ourselves.
Which I think is great, and I really think this program has a lot of potential. I think you guys keep your nose to the grindstone and keep hammering through. Take the good with the bad, because that's how things get better. You know what I mean? Just stay hooked.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so
bet.
much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool. Yay! Okay, cool. Thanks, guys.
Hey guys, this is Aaron. Thanks for watching our interview with Obbie Schlom. I'm super grateful to have her come out and give a 2-day clinic. As my internship comes to a close this past weekend, I want to thank Amy Starr-Bornstein and Samantha Record for being solid interns these past couple months. And I want to thank Arturo Carell, Angie Nelson, Robert Haley with Incline Escape, and also just thank you guys so much for being a part of it and helping me and giving us this awesome opportunity to show that just everyday horse people and equine enthusiasts can train a wild Mustang. And that's going to be one of the goals for next year, is just have more interns and be able to teach them everything there is to know about natural horsemanship and Bureau of Land Management and these amazingly beautiful wild animals that I get to work with. Thank you guys so much for all your support. And don't forget to like us on Facebook and subscribe. And remember, guys, help keep the American legend alive.